full moon happening on the 12th, 13th of April in the sign of Libra, and this will be your love horoscopes. This is about your love life. If you are interested in career, money, work, go to the previous video I made, cosmic blessings, comment your placements there and I will respond to you. This video, do comment your rising sign, moon, yours, your partner, and if you're single, you can comment yours as well. Let's get into the astrology of this full moon and love. Aries, this full moon is happening opposite you, so it is about your relationships. And you will be looking at your partner if you're in a relationship and asking yourself, is this the person for me? Can I share myself when I'm most vulnerable in this relationship? This can also be a full moon that can give you information about this relationship. Anything that's been hidden will come to light and you will gain that clarity. This full moon is all about clarity about your relationships. This will also be a full moon for those in solid foundation relationships. Will be taking it to the next level, deepening that relationship, even through sharing parts of themselves in that relationship, seeing how this relationship is different from their past, evolving and taking that relationship to the next level. If you are single, if you can meet someone at the time of this full moon. Taurus, this is about where are you giving? Where is the other person giving? This is all about acts of service. If you've been overextending yourself in this relationship, you'll be asking yourself, hey, if this is a bit too draining for me, this also influences your future vision. And you'll ask yourself, can I see myself in the future with this person? If this relationship is in balance and giving and receiving is on equal footing, you can see yourself spending the rest of your life with this person. For single Tauruses, you can meet someone through your connections, through your surroundings, your friend circles, the social circles that you're in. Gemini, this full moon is predominantly about love for you because it is influencing romance. Now, if you're in an existing relationship, you'll be asking yourself, where's the spark? Is the spark there? Is it gone? Can it be reignited? You might try to reignite it or you'll gain clarity like, I cannot reignite love in this connection and it's time to say goodbye. Do not fret because we do have the North Node also influences energy with Venus. So new love can come to you as well. And even if you're single, you could also meet someone new. It's about fun and pleasure and lightheartedness. So if you're in an existing relationship, you can really let loose and have some fun with this full moon. Cancers, this is all about your emotions. And you'll be asking yourself very deep questions about your love relationship. Can you share yourself emotionally? Do you feel comfortable in this relationship? Can you see yourself living with this person? What are your values? Do you have shared values? If not, this relationship can come to an end. If you are in a relationship where you do feel the sense of closeness, this is where you can take that relationship to the next level, move in together, plan to live together for the rest of your lives. And if you are single, this is where you're looking for someone who you can meet that you can feel comfortable with. Leo, this full moon is really all about communication and how you communicate and express yourself. If you are in a relationship, there might be some things that you need to get off your chest. And how that is handled, basically, we'll see how the relationship progresses because this is where you're communicating, this is where you need to express what you feel. You'll also be making changes and asking yourself, hey, how can I think differently? How can I communicate in a different way to get my point across? So this is really about communication in relationships. If you're single, you can meet someone in your environment. You'll also gain clarity about that relationship because Venus also goes directly the same day. So you'll be asking yourself, how can I be more intimate in this relationship? And also secrets can come to light for you with this full moon, especially if anything has been hidden. Virgo, this is about values. And you'll be asking yourself, what are my values and money? And when it comes to relationships, that is important. So if you are in a relationship, this is where money becomes the topic and you might need to discuss financial matters. Venus goes direct on the same day and is opposite you. So it is really influencing long-term commitment and how we can work together. If you are seeing that this relationship is not providing you, with what you need. And this is not just about money. It's like values, comfort. Are we on the same level when it comes to goals and what we want when it comes to how we spend our money, how we value each other, the value that you hold for another person, because you need to see someone improving your life. And if they're not improving your life, you're going to be asking yourself those questions. Do I need to let this connection go? And you can, because value is very important here. Value is so important. And you'll be asking yourself those deep questions. If you and that person value each other a lot and you can share values together as well, this is where the relationship can go to the next level of growth. And it definitely gives you clarity about what your values are around relationships and when it comes to someone else. Libra, this full moon is happening in your sign. It's all about you. Okay, so this is where you are looking at your relationships and asking yourself, hey, can I see myself with this person? Is it important to me? Are they important to me? Or do I need to let this relationship go? And you'll be making those big decisions around relationships. You're being on a journey of self-independence and as well as connecting to relationships that are more aligned to your sense of independence. And this relationship around now, you'll be asking yourself, hey, can I see myself in a relationship growing, prospering, and moving forward? Scorpio, this is all about you letting go of what holds you back in love. Okay, so this is where you're going to be asking yourself, what holds me back? What stops me from allowing love into my life. Remember, Venus is going direct on the same day. I'm going to gain clarity over that. If there's anything hidden in an existing relationship, it can come to light at this point because it definitely gives you clarity about your connections to others. And if you're in a relationship and you are letting go of what holds you back, especially from the past, you can see that relationship truly evolve. Okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this is really fun. This is where you're connecting to people all around you. So you and a partner can go on dates. You can be socializing. You could be having a lot of fun together. If you're in an existing relationship and it's not working out, you're asking yourself, hey, do I see myself going into the future off with you or not? And if not, you're going to end it. And when it comes to singles, you can meet someone through your social circles. Capricorn. This is all about your long-term future and goals that you have. So you'll be asking yourself when you're with someone, I emotionally feel connected to you, and can I see myself, in the future with you? Do we share the same goals? Because Capricorns have very strong goals. So you'll be asking yourself those deep questions. If you share the same goals and can see yourself in this with this person moving through life, this is where you are committing deeply. If not, you're asking yourself, it's time to let this go because your goals, my goals don't align. Maybe you don't even have any, and I can't deal with that. And that is what you are focusing on. Aquarius. Aquarius is all about your expansion and growth and sense of freedom. So you are seeking a, partner that allows for that. And if you're in an existing relationship, you're asking yourself, does this relationship box me in? I need my freedom. I need my sense of independence. If they're boxing you in, this is what you're either talking about. So you're asking for space. If not, you're ending it because you're seeking that freedom. If you're in a connection that allows for your sense of freedom and adventure and your independence, this is where you're deepening that connection. Pisces, okay, this is all about intimacy. So information features can come to light about existing relationship, especially if they've been keeping things from you. Now you can see it clearly. There's also be a point in time where you'll be asking yourself, does this relationship drain me, take away from my energy? You will end it. Breakups can happen. Now, if you're in a relationship where you can share yourself with, you feel you can grow close with this person, this is where you are growing closer and connecting in a much deeper level, as well as you are bonding. You can see yourself going off into the future. You can see yourself going off into the distance with this person. It's a powerful connection. And if you are single, this is where you are dealing with the past and letting go old beliefs, old past pains when it comes to challenging relationships that betrayed you and hurt you, and clearing all of that out to make room for new connections in your life. Wishing you a beautiful and blessed full moon. Do connect your down below. Do follow for more astrology. And thank you so much for watching.